African mines have the potential to supply nearly 10% of the world's rare earth elements within the next 5 years, up from zero today, thereby introducing new players into a market currently dominated by China. African mines have the potential to supply nearly 10% of the world's rare earth minerals in the next 5 years. 8 mines in countries like Tanzania, Angola, Malawi, South Africa are expected to begin production by 2029. So that is to say that these are the 4 emerging countries in Africa that will find themselves in this league of being able to produce and supply the rare earth minerals, of which I have always said that Africa has a whole lot to offer to the world. What Africa as a continent needs is complete economic freedom, complete independence from the West, and Africa needs to have total control over its local currency, over its own native economy. That is the only way any day Africa manages to gain that complete economic freedom, have 100% control over its natural resources, have total control over its local currencies. That is the day Africa that the world cannot be able to contend with will emerge. But fingers crossed, until then, we'll see what continues to happen. If a day will come, our people will unite themselves, be able to get a total independence, total economic freedom, have total control over our different local currencies. But until then, fingers crossed. Most of the new rare earth supply in Africa is expected to be secured by Western and non-Chinese processing firms. So, you see, that is what it is. When things like this are being found in Africa, Westerners are the first to always go there. Yes, it's always like that. Because some of them even have in their mind that our natural resources belong to them. They don't belong to these African nations or Africa that owns it. And that is why you see some of these countries, they approach Africa. They treat Africans the way they treat Africans. They approach Africa the way they approach Africa. While Africa is incredibly rich in resources, including oil, gold, and rare earth minerals, the continent has not yet reached its full economic potential according to the International Monetary Fund. How can they reach their full economic potential when they don't have economic freedom, when they don't have power over their local currencies, when some people in the West are thinking that the natural resources Africa has belongs to them? So it's not surprising. Benchmark Mineral Intelligence say 8 mines in countries like Tanzania, Angola, Malawi, South Africa are expected to begin production by 2029, contributing 9% to the global supply. Truth be told, I cannot wait to see the day Africa will be 100% economic free from the control and manipulation of the West. I cannot wait to see the day Africa will have a total control over its local currencies. I cannot wait to see a day which Africa at large dictates how its minerals or natural resources will be managed, be sold domestically and international wise, because it's only till then that we will start living up to our full potentials.